What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Can We Get That in Vertical, the podcast brought to you by Creative Cole. Aaron and Brock joining you here for another episode. Brock, how are we?
Mate, I am fantastic. If you guys out there didn't know what we get up to, we collaborate with mid to large lifestyle brands, amplifying their voice on socials and driving increased engagement through strategic vertical content. And mate, can we get in vertical? Obviously in the name, we love it. We know this is the way forward. There's so much to share today. I'm going to let Aaron kick it off. He has something a little extra special, I think, that he wants to share with us.
Guys, we are coming off the back of Apple's latest announcement.
For the Apple fanboys out there.
I'm an Apple diehard. Brock was like a slow convert, but I think he's slowly getting there. But I'm an Apple fanboy at heart. They just released they announced the new Apple Vision Pro, which is basically like their foray into VR, AR, and it's a like glasses headset thing that you can wear, and you can actually like see through it. So if anyone's like done VR before, obviously you like put the headset on and you like can't see out of it. You're in like your own world. But these glasses you can actually see out of, and it like you're able to like put screens in your environment where you are. So it's like you can, if you're working on your laptop, you can bring up like 3 different browsers and have them the size that you want. They can be fucking huge cinema screens if you want them to be. And just what they showed on this demo is so cool. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the reviews and what they can actually do for people.
What was your favorite part of the presentation? What was the favorite tool?
I mean, I think the screens thing would be a huge one. Just to kind of like be able to like take your laptop to
as an editor,
a cafe or something, and just, I mean, I don't know how quickly people will normalize to you wearing these fucking goggles, but I think being able to like be anywhere and just to bring your laptop and then be able to have like 3, 4, 6, 12 different screens wherever you're going to work off is pretty insane. I also liked the idea they showed a concept of like you wearing it on the airplane, and you can literally just be transported into your own world. Like you can watch a movie and just drown out all the noise, all the visuals around you in the plane, and you can just be in your own world watching a movie, full spatial audio and everything.
Who needs to talk to people anymore?
No, mate. Get me away from everyone and into my digital haven.
It's interesting that they brought the product out now, obviously with Facebook, Meta moving away from the metaverse. But we were long expecting it. They've been teasing the product for about 2 years now, I suppose. So it's great to see some steps forward and a purchase price that is astronomical, as is Apple's way.
Yeah. So the price is like $3,000 USD, which is like approximately like 5.5 for Australians. So it'll be hefty. But I think we've got a year to save, Brock. So I mean, we'll be fine.
We've got the money in the bank now. We'll just buy a business one.
Oh, sharing a bank details, all right.
I mean, that's all the money that we have in the bank. Let's be honest.
So that was really cool. What else have we been up to, Brocky?
We have seen a massive trend lately, as we've talked about with AI generation of people doing brand collabs. There's also been a switch to content creators and other agencies that are similar to ours that kind of play in that field of creative agency, creating brands for sale. And it's been really interesting. And I felt like as we took a leap recently towards producing more content for our socials, podcast is a big part of that, we decided that we would create our own brand. And we had a little brainstorming session, as I like to call it. And we came up with a list of things, but we lent into a coffee brand. The name, we kind of flip-flopped a little bit. Aaron, I gave one to Aaron, and then he played around with it a bit, didn't like it. Came back with another one. I didn't like his, but then he showed me this brand new one called Occult. So obviously has our name in there, so it's like a little sneaky, but it's also very conducive to our hashtag, which is join the cult. and the colorway is already amazing. We've just used our own branding colors, and I just
Yeah.
think looking at we'll be sharing. So if you listen to this podcast next week, you'll be able to go to our socials right now, our Instagram, and see what what the product looks like, or what the I don't know. I'm not sure what post I'm going to share tomorrow,
Yeah. You'll see
but you'll see
something of
something
it.
with the branding
Yeah.
on it. But you just can't deny that our color green and that black like just pops so hard. And I
The cult
think
green that we use is just like such a eye stopper. It's so it just grabs you. It's really
I
cool.
think if I saw a coffee bag with that color, like it would literally, if you saw it on a shop counter, because I think, and this is something that we spoke about, and this is just goes out to branding and to anyone that is playing in that field and creating a product, steer away from what everyone else is doing. The amount of coffee cups we see that are brown, the amount of coffee bags that we see are brown and have coffee beans on them. Yeah, we get it. It's coffee, and that's the color, but it's also the color of shit. You know, and we don't see toilet paper being brown, you know, like the just find something that speaks to you and speaks to your voice and your brand voice, because you don't really want to have to change your being to be something else. And there's already established brands out there. You know, that's why we looked in the markets like Zarafas. There's just so many other brands that are just harnessed brown and or green, you know, that those earthy colors to
And to be fair, I mean, like they're someone like Nescafe or something hones into brown because
black and
it's like
brown, red.
they're that home staple brand that like is for everyone. But like obviously we're kind of targeting a younger audience. We're targeting creatives, business owners, that kind of stuff. So we obviously want to be ourselves in Creative Cult, which is like a young, fresh style, and implement that into a brand. You see, like Prime, Logan Paul's drink brand Prime,
The American flag colors.
Stands on the shelf so prominently compared to like everything else because of those bold colors. And yeah, it's easy to stand off a shelf when the competition is those traditionally bland colors.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be exciting to. Well, I know it will be exciting to share the branding and a little bit of a story as we create it. We will be shooting content for it over the coming months. We're going to share some more, just materials as we like to create, billboards, product lines, etc. And in an effort to basically make a brand popular without it ever having a product. So I'm excited to share that journey with you guys as we, basically delve into it, because this will be our first foray into it besides creating obviously our own brand and Creative Cult. We excited to flex our muscles because marketing is something that we talk heavily about privately, and just share the amount of content we share backwards and forwards with each other, whether it be videos or whether it be branding for a product, is daily. So we're excited to go on our own journey, I suppose. Yeah.
And who knows? It might become a coffee brand. Who knows? We'll see.
Cult, coming to stores near you. The other thing that we wanted to bring up, we there's been a lot of videos going around recently that I felt that I wanted to speak about, and that I wanted to change my habits a little bit. If you have a business, if you have a brand, so like a cult that I was just talking about, I agree with this wholeheartedly. But it's weird that it's been continuously being force fed to me over the last 6 months. If you have a brand, you should promote it. You should be wearing it around everywhere. It should be something that you live and breathe for. In an effort to do that, we're going to go and create our own little hat. We both decided that we're comfortable in trucker hats at the moment because they are making a comeback. Let's be honest, babe. Like, trucker hats are in. It's the summer of truckers. So we're going to figure that out. Aaron's doing up some mock-ups over the coming week or two, and then hopefully we'll have some printed up in the next. Hopefully before he goes to Greece, so he can wear it in Greece.
That'd be nice.
So you can keep an eye out for that, but it's just something that I wanted to pass along, a little bit of information that I totally agree with. And it's you think of it like this, and it's interesting breaking it down, because I talked to a couple of business owners this week about it as well. We forget it. It's like, why are we spending so much time invested in a business that we love and run, but outward promotion of it, we barely do? It's like social media becomes such a chore updating things becomes such a chore. Like we just end up getting into this place of just doing the things that's required to keep the business running. Whereas, if it really was something that you believed and loved, like it should be your bed sheets, it should be the towel that you take to the beach, it should be, the sticker on your headphones. It should be all these things. And I want to live and embody that over the coming months, and create a couple of products, and also stickify a couple of things and get the car, maybe even the car done. Get a wrap.
Oi, car wraps.
Yeah.
I'm keen. Get a couple of Colt license plates.
A Colt.
But yeah, just
coffee,
like,
baby.
and we love merch. We're fiends for merch. Anytime anyone's releasing some merch, I mean, yeah, we're merched. our drip is merch.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like, being able to wear that just in your day-to-day life, and people like asking like, oh, what's that? Like it's even just like, yeah, strikes up those convos with people like, oh yeah, what's that? Oh yeah, that's cool, sweet, yeah, I'll give you a follow. Or like, oh yeah, my mate needs videos done, or whatever. Like it's just like can lead to all those things as well.
And so simple.
And I think sometimes people are like scared maybe to like, they might see it as like a bit dorky or like cringe to like, to wear your stuff. It's like, be proud of the brand that you create. You're putting your blood, sweat and tears into it. Why not wear it on your chest every single day?
Yeah. So yeah, that's something we're going to change over the coming months as well. So excited to do that as well. But that's it.
That's it. Yeah. That's it for us. Make sure you rate, review, like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. And we will catch you on the next one.
Keep that content vertical, baby. See ya.
See ya.